Hearthglen, finally. I could use some rest.
It looks like they're preparing for battle.
Prince Arthas, during the night a vast army of undead warriors emerged and began attacking villages at random. Now it's heading this way.
Damn it. Jaina, I'll stay here to protect the village. Go as quickly as you can and tell Lord Uther what's happened.
But...
Go, Jaina. Every second counts. Wait. What did those crates contain?
Just a grain shipment from Anderhall. There's no need to worry, my lord. It's already been distributed amongst the villagers.
Oh no. The plague was never meant to simply kill my people. It was meant to turn them into the undead.
Defend yourselves! We're under attack! Yes, my liege.
The light of strength. For honor, of course, certainly, a sound plan. What ails you? As you wish. I stand for the light. Certainly. I'm here to help.
We'll fight for Lordaeron! Get your swords!
Of course, for honor. A sound plan. Is there danger? For honor. What ails you? I'm here to help. Of course.
Ready to
Certainly.
work.
Justice shall be done. A sound plan. For honor.
Orders? Aye, my lord.
Yes, my friend. The light is my strength. A sound plan. I stand for the light. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan. Of course. For honor. Certainly. Certainly. A sound plan.
Say the word.
Ready to work.
Is there danger? Of course. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. For honor. Certainly. Of course. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. For honor.
Ready to work.
A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. For honor.
Locked and
Of
loaded.
course. A sound plan.
You have a target? Aye.
I stand for the light. Justice shall be done. Certainly. The light is my strength. Is there danger? A sound plan. For honor. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course.
Is my aid required? Of
Locked
course.
and loaded.
Of course.
I'm your shooter.
I'm here to help. For honor.
What is it?
The light is my strength. I stand for the light. Of course. For honor. Certainly.
Yes, my liege. On my way.
I'm here to help.
Is someone injured?
What is it?
Is there danger? Justice shall be done. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly. I stand for the light. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan. Of course. A sound plan. Certainly. For honor.
Ready to work.
A sound plan. Certainly. For honor. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly. Of course. Of course. For honor. A sound plan. You are past. Certainly. For honor.
Prince Arthas, the undead forces have arrived.
Hold your ground. We are the chosen of the light. We shall not fall.
I'm here to help.
Our forces are under attack.
A sound plan.
Thank you for helping me. Please, take this item.
It's my strength. A sound plan. Certainly. For honor. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly.
Forward. All right. Off I go then. Righto.
Justice shall be done. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly. Of course. For honor.
Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord. All right. Yes, me lord.
Is there danger? A sound plan. Justice shall be done. Of course.
Say the word.
The light is my strength. Foul knave. I stand for the light.
What? Righto.
I'm here to help. For honor. I'm here to help. Certainly. A sound plan.
What is it? Off I go then. What is it? All right. Off I go then. All right. Yes, my lord.
Is there danger? For honor. Of course. Certainly. The light is my strength. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly.
I'm your shooter.
Job's done.
I'll take care of it. You have a target?
Is my aid required?
I stand for the light. Justice shall be done.
Aye, sir. Time to go.
Is someone
I stand for the light. Of course. Certainly. Justice is done. The light is done. Justice shall be done. A sound plan.
Orders?
I'm here to help.
Is my aid required?
What do you need? What do you need? I'll take care of it. What do you need? Right.
Is someone injured?
Is there danger?
Our forces are under attack.
Justice shall be done. For honor. Of course. Is there danger? Certainly. Of course. A sound plan.
Lock that money!
Betrayer of the light.
I stand for the light. For honor. Of course. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course.
Our forces
Of course.
are under attack.
Locked and loaded!
What ails you?
The light is my strength. Certainly. I'm here to help. The light is my strength. Justice shall be done. A sound plan. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. For honor. For honor. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan. For honor. A sound...
Ogres have moved down from the hills. It appears they're looking for a fight.
You attack.
Of course. Foul knave.
Feel my wrath. Prince Arthas, we've spotted an undead caravan carrying a large load of plagued grain.
That caravan must be stopped before it reaches the outer villages.
Forward.
Is there danger? I stand for the light. Of course. Certainly. A
Inventory
sound
is full.
plan. For honor. I'm here to help. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course.
Ready to
For
work.
Our town
For
is
honor.
under siege.
Locked and loaded!
What?
I'm here to help. Justice has come.
Faster, my brethren. If we lose the shipment, the Master will have our hides.
A sound.
Ready for action. Betrayer of the light.
Of course.
Our forces are under attack.
Just pray that the grain hasn't reached any of the villages.
Ready to work.
You attack me down. Yes, my friend. You someone I stand. Certainly.
Our forces are under attack.
You have a target?
I stand for the light.
Yes, my lord.
Of course. Father.
All work. Righto. All right.
Our forces are under attack.
Be gone, spawn of darkness. I'm here to help.
Ready to work.
Foul baby. A sound plan. Of course. Feel my for honor. Certainly. A sound plan.
Forces are under attack.
Ready to work.
A sound plan.
What is it?
Is there danger?
What do you need? Aye, my lord. Of course.
The light is my strength.
Aye, sir. Aye, sir. Say the word. Right.
I stand for the light. Certainly. I'm here to help.
Yes, my liege. On my way.
Justice shall be done. Of course. For honor. For honor. Of course. A sound plan. I stand for the
Ready
light.
for action.
Certainly.
Orders.
Ready to
I'm here to
work.
help.
Yes, my lord.
Justice shall be done. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly.
Orders.
What?
The light is my strength.
Not enough, man.
Yes, my lord.
Ready for action. Of course.
Is there danger?
What is it? Ready to work. Off I go then. All work.
Yes, my liege. You have a target? What do you need? Ready for action.
I'm here to help.
Not enough,
Orders.
man.
Ready to work.
Justice shall be done.
Job What? done. Righto. Yes, my lord. What is it? Righto.
Is there danger?
Say the word. Attack!
The light is my strength.
Ready to work.
Ready for action.
I stand for honor. Of course.
What do you need? Fire!
I stand for the light.
What do you need?
Is there danger?
I'm your shooter.
The light is my strength.
Justice. What do you do? Aye.
Justice shall be done.
Aye, sir.
Yes, my lord.
Locked and loaded.
I'm here to help.
All work. All right. Off I go then.
The light is my strength. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan.
What? Job Yes, done.
Oh,
my lord. All work. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. What is it? All right.
Is there danger? For honor. I'm here
Locked
to help.
and loaded. Yes, my liege. You need attack!
I stand
Ready to
for the
work.
light. Of course.
Orders. Aye, my lord. Let me at it. To arms! Upgrade complete. Ready for action. Of course. Right. On my way.
Justice shall be done.
You have a target? I'm your shooter. Yes, my liege. Aye, my lord. Of course. Say the word. Right. Ready for action.
What? Yes, my
Upgrade
lord.
complete.
What? Off I go then.
I'm here to help. A sound plan.
Orders. On my way.
I stand for the light. Certainly. Is there danger? A sound plan.
Locked and loaded.
Of course. Certainly.
Job's done. Job's
For
done.
honor. Of course. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly.
More work. Right, yes, my lord. What is it? Off I go then. What is it?
Yes, my liege. Say the word. Aye, my lord. Let me out.
Justice shall be done. Of course. The light is my strength. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course.
Take your time. Look around.
I stand for the light.
You need. Aye, my lord. On my way.
Is there danger? For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. Of
Our
course.
town is under siege.
Justice shall be done. I'm here to help. For honor. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan.
Aye, sir. I'll take care of it. Yes, my liege. Of course. Locked and loaded.
Our forces are under attack.
The light is my strength.
Say the word. I'm your time to go. Okay. Orders.
I stand for the light.
Locked and loaded.
For honor. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan. For honor.
What do you need? Ready for a say the word. Aye, my lord. What do you need?
More work. Yes, my lord. Righto. Yes, my lord. What? All right.
Yes, on my way. You have a target?
Is there danger? Of course. Certainly. Of course.
What do you need?
Justice shall be done. Certainly. A
Job
sound
done
plan. For honor. Of course. A sound plan.
More work. Job's done. Righto. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Job's done. What is it? Off I go then.
What do you need?
I'm here to help.
Job's done. What? More work. Job's done. Yes, my lord. All right. What is it? Yes, my lord. All right.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
What? Job's Off done.
I
go then.
The light is my strength.
Upgrade complete.
You have a target? Aye.
I stand for the light.
Job's done. Job's done. What is it? Righto. Off I go then.
Research complete.
Justice shall be done.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
The light is my strength. Certainly. For honor. I'm here to help. Is there danger? Justice shall be done.
Our town is under attack.
I stand. A sound.
What would he do? You have a target? Aye, sir.
Our town is under siege.
What do you need? I'll take care of it.
I'm here to help.
You have a target?
I stand. Of course. Certainly.
Upgrade complete.
Of course.
Our town is under siege.
Justice shall be done. The light is my strength. Is there danger? A sound plan. For my father. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. The light is my strength. For honor. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan. Certainly.
What the money?
For honor.
What the money?
Certainly. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. For honor. Of course. Of course.
Say the word.
Justice shall be done. For honor. A sound plan.
What do you need? Right.
I'm here to help.
Yes, my liege. Aye, sir.
More lumber is required.
I stand for the light. Certainly. A sound plan. Certainly. For honor.
What's the money?
A sound plan.
Aye, your sitter.
The light. Of course.
You are past. Feel my wrath. Aye, your sitter. Time to go. Time to go.
Justice shall be done.
You have a target?
I'm here to help. For honor. I stand for the light. Certainly. For honor. Of course. Certainly.
Aye, sir.
The light is my strength. A sound plan. I'm here to help.
More gold is required.
Justice shall be done. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. I stand. Of course.
What do you need? I'll take care of it. Justice. You are past.
Sound.
What the money?
Betrayers.
For honor. Of course. I stand.
Ready for action. Inventory
A
is
sound plan. Certainly. Of course. For honor. I'm here to help. Justice shall be done.
What do you need? Say the word. Ready for action. Ready for action.
The light is my strength.
Yes, my liege. Of course.
Is there danger? A sound plan. I'm here to help.
Ready for action.
Is there danger? Of course.
Can I help you?
I stand for the light. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly.
Hello?
Justice shall be done. Certainly. For honor. course, a sound plan. Of course, a sound plan. Certainly, for honor. For honor. Certainly, of course, a sound plan. For honor.
What do you need? Orders, of course.
The light is my strength. Of course, a sound plan.
You have a target? I like
Our town is under siege.
On my way. Orders.
Is there danger?
Here's my view.
I'm here to help. I stand for the light.
More work? All right. What? Yes, me lord.
Is there danger? I stand for the light.
Say the word. Aye, my lord. Of course.
Justice shall be done. Of course.
Aye, sir. I'll take care of it. What do you need? Right.
Yes, me lord. More work?
I'm here to help.
Locked and loaded.
The light is my strength. Certainly, a sound plan.
Yes, my lord. On my way.
You have a target? What do you need to go?
I stand for the light. For honor, a sound plan.
Aye!
Ready for
I'm here to
action.
help. Certainly.
Ready for action.
For honor, of course. Sound plan.
Say the word. Aye, my lord. Feel like justice.
Of course, for my father.
Yes, me lord. Righto.
Is there danger? For honor, certainly.
Betrayal.
Justice shall be done.
Aye!
I'm here to help. Of course, certainly. A sound plan.
What do you need?
Aye.
I stand for the light. Is there danger? For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. Of course. Justice shall be done.
Ready for action.
The light is my strength. For honor. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan.
Orders? Of course. Right. On my way.
I'm here to help.
Orders? Say the word. Right. Ready for action.
I stand for the light. Certainly.
To attack.
For justice. For certainly. For my father. Sound plan. Power. For honor. To attack. Sound plan. Of course. Certainly. For honor. Of course. For honor. Certainly. Sound plan.
Aye, sir!
The light is my strength. For honor. A sound plan.
Our town is under siege.
Betrayal of light.
Justice shall be done. The light is my strength. Of course, I stand for the light. For honor. Of course. I'm here to help. Certainly.
Our gold mine has collapsed.
Is there danger? A sound plan.
Take your time. Look around.
Justice shall be done. Certainly. Of course.
Ready for action.
For honor.
What? What is it? All right.
Is there danger? I'm here to help.
What do you need? Aye, my lord.
The light is my strength. A sound plan. Of course, a sound plan. Certainly, for honor. Certainly.
What is it? All right.
Yes, my lord. On my way.
I stand for the sound.
Under siege! Our forces are under attack!
A sound plan. A sound plan.
This is impossible. The numbers seem limitless.
For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. Certainly. For honor. Of course.
Our hero has fallen! Our town is under siege! Our town is under siege!
Timing couldn't have been better.
Don't celebrate yet, son. This battle's far from over. I'm surprised that you kept things together as long as you did, lad. If I hadn't arrived just
Look,
then...
I did the best I could, Uther. If I'd had a legion of knights riding at my back, I would have...
Now is not the time to be choking on pride. What we faced here was only the beginning. The undead ranks are bolstered every time one of our warriors falls in battle.
Then we should strike at their leader. I'll go to Stratholme and kill Mal'Ganis myself if I have to.
Easy, lad. Brave as you are, you can't hope to defeat a man who commands the dead all by yourself.
Then feel free to tag along, Uther. I'm going, with or without you.